Okay, this is it. The Price of Fame with Ben Price. So, you guys have given me some incredible questions and a few crazy ones as well. But I'm not going to answer them. I'm going to get your favorite celebrity to do that. It's those one or two burning questions that you've always wanted to ask these celebrities. And I know what it's like because I have met a few in my time. I met John Cleese, who, by the way, John Cleese is one of my favorite impersonations to do. And I asked him a couple of questions and he asked me a question. I mean, that was such an honor that he asked me a question. He said, would you mind, yes, putting that camera away? Yes, no photos, please, no photos. True story, by the way. And by the way, I actually think that's what the only question that people really want to ask celebrities. Can I have a photo? Used to be kind of an autograph, now it's can I have a photo? We know what they look like, it's just that I want to be in a photo with you. It's a little odd, but, and I had Arnie. I met Arnie as well. It's another one of my absolute favorite impressions to do. And he saw me, I was dressed up as him, looking like the full Terminator outfit with all the blood on the face and everything. He asked me a question. He said, who does your makeup? And I said to him, it's not makeup. I had a fight with the Democrat. You should see her. But then he got really like almost interrogative and he said, no, who does the makeup? It was a little awkward. But hopefully, guys, they won't be like that when you ask the questions. In our minds, we want to always ask the perfect questions. So here goes. The first one we've got here is a question from Belinda in Sydney. Oh, I know Sydney. It's a great place. No, I know Belinda as well. Hi to Belinda and anyone else watching in Sydney up there. So your favorite celebrity, you're asking Donald Trump. Yes, he's man of the moment. She's asking Donald Trump, big question here, on your next trip to Australia. What three things would you pack and why? Well, I'm not going to answer. Let's get Donald Trump. Well, thank you, Belinda. Tremendous question. I love Australia. I really do. I miss Australia. I miss New Zealand. Miss Mexico. She's fantastic. She really is. I would have to say I'm going to pack my solarium because I hear that you guys don't have them down under. I'm going to pack my golf clubs because you've got some tremendous golf clubs down there. And I might even buy some of those. Let's see. I would get something that I would grab before I left the house in case it got stolen. Let's see. My financial records. You can never be too careful. And it's a two-part question. You've asked me two questions. You're a little cheeky like a CNN reporter. They get only one question. But I'll answer it because it's no secret. You're asking who is my tax agent because you got tax time coming up soon. It's no secret. Alan Weaselberg is my tax agent, does a terrific job. He's got a copy of my financial records. A lot of people want access to them lately. Don't ask him for a copy. Don't ask him for a copy. He will seriously lose it. Believe me. There's a question here for Homer Simpson. So I don't know how you'd ask Homer a cartoon. You're going from one animated character to another. Which is your favorite flavored donut? That's the question. I don't know if I'd ask that. I'd probably say, what is your favorite flavored donut? My favorite flavored donut. Think, brain, think. My favorite donuts are the ones that fit perfectly in my mouth. Donuts, is there anything they can't do? Also bacon. Bacon and donuts. Bacon, donuts. Any plans to come down under? This is also a question for Homer Simpson. Let's see. Plans to come down under. Well, I don't know if I make enough money to work to get from the nuclear plant to down under, but one day Marge and I would love to go and visit down under. We both love Ireland. Just need to learn the language. Yes, it's actually Australia. Go! Speaking of Ireland, Liam Neeson. He's one of my favorite characters as well. I love imitating Liam Neeson. Question here from Natasha. She's saying, if Liam Neeson had to go to a Halloween party in fancy dress, what would he wear and why? Well, I don't actually celebrate Halloween myself. I think I dress up as characters every other day of the year. But look, if Liam Neeson actually dressed up as someone, I guess someone really scary and really creepy for such an occasion, I do have a very particular set of skills to haunt people, to terrify them and scare the living daylights out of them, just by playing myself in all of my Taken movies. However, if I was to dress up as someone really scary, I've got some scary masks. One of Bill Shorten, another of Bernie Sanders, and one of Joe Biden. That would terrify you. Yes, it would. You guys are asking these questions, so another one. We've got some crazy ones here. Another one from Jesse, great guy Jesse. He's asking ScoMo. ScoMo is our current Prime Minister of Australia. He's been Prime Minister for at least 6 months, which is a record in this day and age for Australian politics. ScoMo, do you think that you will win the election this weekend? And ScoMo says, the short answer is yes. I'm working on that result, doing my best for hard-working, decent Australians like me who own a home in southern Sydney, where we don't want to be taxed by Bill Shorten. I want decent, hard-working, honest Australians to have a go. It's about having a go, having a fair go, have a crack. But that doesn't mean throwing eggs at me. And if you do, make sure you bring some bacon as well. Which, by the way, that's what Arnie said when he was the governor. Someone threw eggs at him. I don't know why they throw eggs at politicians, but he said, "Where's the bacon?" Another question here, he's also asked ScoMo, have you seen the latest Game of Thrones? Personally, I've never watched it. I've never watched Game of Thrones as well. ScoMo here. But if Bill Shorten did a Netflix series, it'd be called Game of High Interest Loans. Yes, nothing like a good dad joke. And that was nothing like a good dad joke. We've got here another one here from Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro's written a question? No, it's from Natalie, and she's asked her favourite celebrity, Robert De Niro, what would you say to Trump if ever you saw him? Well, we can imagine, if ever I saw Donald Trump and I came face to face with him, I would say, listen, excuse me, do you mind? I'm trying to speak here. Like I was saying, I would say, listen here. What the heck is that? It's a kind of smoke detector. I mean, there's a lot of heat going on here. Listen, I can't repeat what I would say. You know what I'd say. Are you talking to me? I will bring you down. I will bring you down to Chinatown. Yes, I will. All right. He'd probably say, I love China. They built a giant wall. And another question here, also aimed at Robert De Niro, is, would you ever run for presidency? Well, you know, I get a lot of compliments about my acting. So to be considered as a president, people must think I'm the greatest actor in the world. If I did run for president, I can assure you this, you can trust me. My slogan would be, America, I'd like to bring you into my circle of trust, okay? And a question here from Tracy in Melbourne. Oh, I know Tracy because we went to high school together. She's great. And she's asked Donkey from Shrek. She must be a big kid at heart. I love Donkey from Shrek. My kids love it as well. And she's asked this question, how is life being a flying, talking donkey with kids? Does that mean with kids, or how does that go with kids? Well, actually, it's Shrek here. I'm going to answer it for you because Donkey is kind of busy. You could say he's a little tied up. He can't talk right now. Hold on. Oh, man, Shrek, what'd you do that for, man? It tie me up there. It's going to leave a nasty burn in my lips. He put gaffer tape on there. It's not very nice. You know, man, life is good. Yeah, except sometimes Shrek can be all mean and stuff. But I love being a flying, talking donkey. I mean, you know, we've seen Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. He was a talking donkey. And there was one talking donkey. Even in the Bible, they had a talking donkey. Yeah, but I'm the world's first flying and talking donkey. Yeah. Sometimes they need to fly away from Shrek because his breath stinks. All right, that'll do, donkey. Okay. So thank you, Tracy. You've also got another question here from King Julian. You always wanted to ask King Julian the big question, and you've asked him here, what makes you want to move it? Oh, it's so easy. It would have to be the music. I love to dance. so exciting. Throw your hands in the air. Oh, I like to move it. So much fun. It's such a fun voice, King Julian. I would love to do this voice. See, I get call centers ring me all the time. I mean, it's not just once a day now, it's multiple times a day. It just drives me absolutely crazy. I would like to talk to them as King Julian. You know, I put them on speakerphone. When they ring me and they say, "Excuse me, sir, but this call is going to be recorded for quality and coaching," I'm just going to talk to them as King Julian. I'm going to video the whole thing. "Oh, this also is going to be videoed for fun and entertainment. It's going to be so exciting. Would you like to proceed?" Oh, so much fun. Let's see how that goes. Thank you guys for your questions. There it is, the price of fame. Keep asking questions. If you can think of some questions, oh, I want to ask that, make sure you think of your favorite celebrity. Hopefully it's one that I can actually do. Ask them a question and type it in the comments here, or message Ben Price Comedy and I'll answer it, or at least I'll get some of my characters to answer it for you. We'll see you then. Thank you.